Welcome back to the Grumpy Dad Outdoors YouTube channel. Trying to update this channel more, trying to get it working. I'm very busy with my crypto projects with my other channel. Make sure you check that channel out too. There's a link in the description. But we're headed down deep South Louisiana, Grand Isle, Louisiana. This weekend is the Swole Fest tournament. I'd like to lie and tell y'all that's what I'm coming down here for, to make it sound like my channel is interesting, but I don't want to lie to y'all. So that's where we headed down. It's a beautiful day to be on the water. It is hot. It is 9 something and it is 90 degrees outside almost, with feels like 137% humidity. It is crazy out here right now. I just stopped at the gas station and just to go get a drink and some aspirin. I got a splitting headache, and I think I need a shower already, just from walking from my vehicle to the gas station. So let's take a look at what we got going on down here. Also, check out the link I have for Saltwater Madness. This is a good friend of mine who shows you how to do fishing in down South Louisiana. Speckled trout, redfish, wintertime, summertime, it doesn't matter. He's always hooking into these fish. I keep saying I'm gonna do a collab video with him soon. It will happen this year. I spoke to him about it today, but I'll be getting on the boat with him soon, going down to Grand Isle, Louisiana. Me and my son, him and his son, and we're gonna go tear up some speckled trout and redfish. So stay tuned for those videos. But in the meantime, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's just a local friend of mine that could use the help, and go check out some of his cool fishing videos. So we're down in not even the swamp. This is all marshland down here. And see some people in the background fishing. Maybe one day I'll be able to go fishing down here. Like I said, I was invited to go today, but I just got too much stuff going on. But the speckled trout fishing right now is unbelievable. And you're allowed 15 speckled trout per person and in your boat. And I got friends that are limited out so quick, then they just switching over to redfish, change the gear up a little bit, changing over to redfish and hitting that. And there's a lot of places down here you don't even need a boat. There's places you can go off the side of the road and still, you know, kick butt and handle all that. But they built this bridge because the old highway one that was underneath us used to flood. You know, every kind of event they had would flood, and then all of a sudden you couldn't evacuate or do anything. So they built this bridge years ago, and I'm still kind of brand new, but this is only about my second time taking this bridge. I don't come all the way down here too often, so you know, it's a new adventure for me whenever I come. Yeah, a couple of years, hopefully with crypto, I'll be retired, you know, and be able to take my boat out and just go fishing all the time. That'd be the life. I'll fish during the summer and hunt in the winter. I can't hunt when it's cold, when it's hot, and I can't fish when it's cold. I guess I'm spoiled like that. Yep, so we're down here in Grand Isle. So they do have this Swole Fest the Swole Fest fishing rodeo. One of their bigger ones. I know the tarpon rodeo that they have down here, if y'all familiar with that, it's world renowned. A lot of people know about it. It is very big deal. You know, at one time, tarpon rodeo was like the South Louisiana spring break. You know, it was crazy. And I have to admit, living in Louisiana for 40 plus years, I've never been. You know, I'm not that real big party kind of guy, so I haven't been down here. But so I'm hoping I can catch, you know, some video for y'all of they bringing some fish in. You know, if they're fishing off the side of the road. I kind of wanted to bring a fishing pole down here. Y'all know I really push, and also I've linked in the description for my buddy who has his fishing YouTube page, Saltwater Madness. I actually have his hat right here. I guess I should have that hat on, huh? And they're fishing right now. He invited me to come with him, and I just got too much stuff going on. You know, I am so deep into crypto projects right now, I can't breathe. And between work and everything else, all that. Saltwater Madness. But yeah, but them boys are down here fishing right now. They got Sheriff Treg with them also that's fishing. And I'm sure, and Sheriff Treg's son's also with them. But they're doing their thing, and he told me whenever I'm ready to come back. So there will be at some point, I got to burn this vacation time, and there will be at some point of some speckled trout, redfish for y'all. And here we are in in Grand Isle, Gulf of Mexico. Deep south. I keep saying it because in all my videos, especially my crypto videos, I always talk about living in South Louisiana. And I'm South Louisiana, and it still took a 2-hour drive south to get here. Got some gorgeous boats out here. They got a lot of things going on. Bridgeside Marina, you can Google that. That's a real big thing down here. But when you got an island like this down in the Gulf, they're going to have some great saltwater fishing going on. And this place was ravaged by Hurricane Ida. Hurricane Ida basically made landfall right here. They got these levees, if you can see them through the video, or through the windshield. These brown, black levees back there. They got absolutely destroyed. There's a big boat coming through here right now. But Grand Isle is, you choose it. You got the Gulf on one side, and you can see through here. Maybe I'll get some video of it later, but you got fishing on that side also. They call that the bay side. But when you have this little sliver of island sticking out the Gulf, to me it's not really a bay. Hurricane Hole Marina Restaurant and Hotel right here. Supposed to be some really, really good food. And they got some good restaurants along here also. So I'll see what kind of video I can grab for y'all. If I see anything big going on, hopefully I can catch some, some videos, some people bringing in some big fish and stuff like that for this Swole Fest tournament. And, we'll see how it goes from there. Again, I was thinking about bringing my fishing pole, but when I looked at the weather, by the time I'm done with this station that I'm putting up, it's gonna take me about 2 hours to get that up. It's 10:15 right now. Again, it's 89 degrees. I just knew it was gonna be in the mid-90s, and I wasn't standing on the side of the road or on the edge of the water fishing in the middle of noon, especially even just for some videos. I'm sorry I'm not that dedicated to y'all, but we'll see what kind of videos we can grab from this, and we will be back shortly. All right, for security reasons, I don't show the exact camp where this is going to be at, so I gotta respect his wishes. But again, this is his backyard I'm basically standing in, and then Cuba is that way. And as you can see, other than a couple of oil rigs down there, there is nothing blocking this line of sight at all. Got some people fishing right there. This is Grand Isle, Louisiana now. Even though this is the Gulf of Mexico, this ain't the purty water that y'all are familiar with. We got the Mississippi River that comes out further down, this way. If you look at the map, if I can remember, I'll even impose a map to kind of show y'all where this is. Get some kids playing on the beach. So you're not gonna have this super duper blue water, scuba diving water, or anything, even though they do some scuba diving, spearfishing off of underneath the rigs, which I have been also invited to in the past, but never taken anybody up. I am scuba certified, but so yeah, Mississippi River comes out this way down here, and that brackish, nasty Mississippi River water gets all mixed up right here, and that's the problem you have with dirty water. Fish, big old mess of good sauce. All right, so we leaving the boat slips, and I'm gonna tell you, they got some people down here for this Swole Fest. I'll show y'all, a link to it or image of it when I'm producing this video later, so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. It ain't a bunch of steroid guys playing, fishing or anything like that, but they got some nice sights out here. Of course, I'm talking about the boats that I couldn't afford, no matter what price, probably what price Bitcoin is. But they definitely got some things going on, that's for sure. Boys hit the fish this morning. They went out actually in 2 boats, and first boat came back. One of the guys had to go in before noon, and you see what they caught. They cleaned up on speckled trout. So you got some other people coming back right now. Another boat over there. Got the restaurant going on. They're going to eat some burgers up there. I'm going to cruise around. I want to go to the other side of the island to see what's going on over there. But You know, they got all these camps, fishing camps back here. I'm done with my project and start my project. They got these apartments that you can also rent out for a weekend or something like that. And it's definitely crazy right now down here. They got some restaurants down here I really wanted to eat, but they are jam-packed already. I guess with all this Swole Fest thing going on. We have Grand Isle Multiplex right here, Grand Isle School in the back corner. So a lot of stuff brand new, it's been rebuilt. Like I said, 2 years ago, this all got devastated. And you still see several camps that were never rebuilt. I don't know if they even have insurance down here, or what kind of limit they have on insurance with, you know, all the tropical storms and stuff and hurricanes that come through here. It's absolutely crazy. But they definitely got some people going on down here. The last time I came up here was about a year ago with the guy from Saltwater Madness Fishing, and it was a ghost town. You didn't see, I'm gonna tell you, they got more trucks right here at this supermarket to the left than I probably saw on the road the entire trip last time. That's how crazy it is right now. A lot of people I see just pulling into their camp, unloading stuff. So they're probably just getting here. It's 12:15 right now. So they're coming here for the weekend and have a good time. So they got trucks and boats stacked up back here like crazy. They got some people out here. So this is the other side. This is the Grand Isle Marina. Some bait boats, and they got some trucks and cars. And like you said, a lot of these trucks and cars don't even have boat trailers. Either they jumped in with somebody or they just down here to have fun. And you got Swole Fest. And I gotta give my boys a shout out from Slidell, where I grew up and went to high school at, Martian Bayou. Years ago, they came out with their own magazine, and they're still doing it, man, years later. I gotta give it to them. It's probably been at least 10, 15 years now. I also didn't realize Southside Cafe was here. I know this video is worldwide, but if y'all ever in Slidell, Louisiana, anytime I go through Slidell, Louisiana, I stop at Southside Cafe. It is absolutely one of the best places to eat at. Great Southern Louisiana food. Like I said, they've been in business for, you know, I lived in Slidell the 80s and 90s. You know, I grew up in New Orleans East, but eventually moved to Slidell. And, you know, they opened probably the late 80s, if I'm not mistaken. And they're still doing it. They had hurricane damage, been flooded, and they're still out there. And I'm gonna tell you, whenever I go back to Slidell for anything at all, it is always a stop at Southside. Some great foods. I'll even post a link to them on my Facebook. I mean, in the description here, and also for Martian Bayou. Guy right here is coming in with his kayak, doing some kayak fishing in those marshes. You can really slip into some of them little cuts, especially red fishing and stuff like that. And speckled trout, of course, out there with some kayaks. Gorgeous boat right here taking off. Twin 450s on the back. Jesus, that's crazy. Makes this big boat right here with a Mercury in the back look like a small anything. You know, that's crazy. I'd love to know just what the two outboards in the back cost. Absolutely crazy. Maybe one day, man. I always said I want a boat like that. And on the side, I want to put crypto is a scam, or crypto is a Ponzi, for all the people that don't believe in crypto. When I'm driving around in my boat like that, with fishing poles hanging out the back and everything else. But it's crazy. Tell you what, I know I said it earlier, but nothing like being on the water. I wish I was out there fishing. With a breeze coming off, even though it's noon, even though it's supposed to be 90 degrees plus with the heat index and all that, it really don't feel that bad out here. I'm sure sitting in the sun will do a number on you, but it really isn't that bad. You can see there's a lot of boats still out fishing and everything like that. And fish cleaning station is all wet, so that means that they're bringing them in, cleaning and everything else. So definitely got it going on. A little bit better view for y'all. Shows you how far this goes out.
Thank you. I need to. All I got is something small.
Cast net, crab traps. On the boat cleaning stuff, you know they're gonna have kinds of bait, food in the back. Got a little bit of alcohol. You know, them popping corks are where it's at. 4 horseman tackle. And if you just need a fishing pole, you've got yours at home. You got a couple of fishing poles, all kinds of different varieties and stuff. Yep. Boats coming in. Cleaning station over there is absolutely full of people. You know, they did good. So they also got this fishing pier right here. I've been told that if I ever stay overnight, this fishing pier, especially when the tide's moving right, they do absolutely awesome. Catch some great redfish and stuff like that underneath this pier. And you gotta remember, even though this is the backside of the island, that's where I took the video at a little while ago from the other marina. But the Gulf of Mexico is right here. Right behind there is the Gulf of Mexico. So you get the Gulf of Mexico coming straight through here. And it's the cleaning station. They got all kinds of people cleaning fish. They got piles of speckled trout. Speckled trout are running great. You know, they just reduced the limits. It used to be 25 per person, now it's 15 per person. They upped the size. Before it was a 12-inch minimum. I think the new minimum, it just started a couple months ago, so I'm not familiar with it. I haven't been fishing since then, but I think the new minimum is like 14 inches, 13 or 14 inches. And people are still wearing them out. There's no shortage of speckled trout. So, one of the friends I just talked to told me that they were throwing back all these 12-inch speckled trout, and as soon as they throw back the speckled trout, the porpoises were just coming up and just smoking them, killing them. So the 12-inch speckled trout ain't living either way. So sometimes you just can't deny with nature. That's the boat they were on earlier, right? This one backing out, that's the Blue Wave. And very clean boat, and it moves. Suzuki 4-stroke on the back of it. But yep, they're doing good. Louisiana brown pelican right there. Looks like a B-52 bomber taking off. It was huge. I think they got a little bit of alcohol here. Well, that's it for our wrap-up video for Grand Isle. I starting to pull out and realize I didn't really do a wrap-up segment or anything like that, but they got a lot of stuff going on down here. They tell me this ain't nothing. Next week is a speckled trout rodeo. And that speckled trout rodeo is going to be absolutely crazy. That's going to be 10 times the amount of people back here. You ain't gonna be able to park, you ain't gonna be able to do anything. It's over here at this Bridgeside Marina and stuff. So So coming across the bridge, headed back to the, I would say the mainland, but it's still all island and marsh back here and stuff like that. But that's it for Grand Isle. And you know, I got everybody asking me about coming to do fishing. I just realized, you know, just smelling this water, man, just made me just bring back a lot of memories. Before I was married, before I had kids, you know, I worked shift work every other weekend I was off. I was on the water. We were fishing, and that was many moons ago, 20 years ago. So, yep, I need to get back on water. I need to start doing some fishing. I need to carve out some time for that. But, you know, I got so many projects going on between my side business with AMSOIL, you know, cbsynthetics.com, and crypto projects right now. It's ramping up. I've got probably 30 or 40 different crypto miners and projects going right now in the southern United States, basically. I just can't keep up. But I got to start carving some time to get back outdoors. I can't just do it a couple times for hunting season. I really, really want to bring my son fishing. While he does some fishing around the house, he caught a nice bass. If I can remember, I'll even post a little picture right here while I'm talking about it. But local pond down the street, he, you know, not a personally owned pond, just a pond that was on the side of the road, and he pulled a nice one out. So I'd really like to get him in a boat. He hasn't done any saltwater fishing at all. He went one time with his uncle, didn't do anything. So I'd like to get him down here to, like that picture of that speckled trout, to get him tied up with a bunch of speckled trout and a nice bull red. Also, Saltwater Madness. Saltwater Madness has that YouTube page. Go and check out his page. He has a video he told me he's uploading today from their previous trip that they did very well on. And today they knocked it out. I think he said they caught 36 or 37 speckled trout. So he's going to be working on that video. Take him a couple of days. You know, him and he actually has a daughter-in-law that does his editing. That's why it comes out better than mine. But you know, it takes a couple of days for them to get that done because they take their time. But they will be uploading that one also. So check out Saltwater Madness on YouTube and check out other you know, his videos and what he did today. Nothing else fights like it. It's like trying to pull a Volkswagen Beetle out of the water. It's crazy. So, you know, no action really packed on this video. I'm just trying to get some more content to try to get this channel built up. It's going to be a big season coming up. I'm going to definitely get some fishing videos in. Definitely going to do more hunting videos this season too. Y'all saw my previous video with my hunting lease. So now I got a good hunting lease to go to. Got a lot of vacation time to take, and there will be more hunting videos. I'm still going to go to Missouri this year, and probably not going to do any kind of Texas hunt this year. That costs a little too much and got way too much stuff going on right now, unless crypto goes and skyrockets. So we'll see. But other than that, I don't want to ramble on too much. I appreciate everybody who's watched this video. Please hit the thumbs up button for this video. Please hit the sub button, subscribe, and I appreciate all the help everybody's giving me to try to build this channel up. So thank you all very much, and I'll see y'all on the next video.